Welcome to Wanderlust Chronicles, the channel about us two enjoying life and travelling together. So doors to automatic and cross-check, fasten your seatbelts and let's go. First pro tip, don't worry, your sat-nav has not sent you the wrong way or your partner has not given you the wrong directions. You do have to go through that industrial estate to get to the Sky Lagoon. It is only 15 minutes from Reykjavik centre. There's no charge for car parking at the Sky Lagoon. So on this visit we opted for the Sky Lagoon for 2 package and the Sir package. That was 2 passes into the lagoon, 2 passes for the ritual, 1 free drink per guest and a Sky platter for 2 in the Smakk Bar once we'd finished. Our visit cost £220 for both of us. The primary difference between the 2 packages, one is public changing facilities, the other is private changing facilities. The private changing facilities were very well equipped and a nice comfortable environment. Even with an explanation of what the ritual contains. Again, lockers were included in the price and were activated by the RF digital wristband that you received that also acts as an ID and a charge indicator. It also kept track of how many drinks you had had. When you had your drink or visited the ritual, you handed the wristband over. A nice gentle entrance into the lagoon from the private changing rooms, and you have to keep a note of how to get back to it because it's not the same entrance as the public changing rooms. You will of course notice photography is not prohibited in the main lagoon area. You'll see many other cameras and people videoing whilst we move around the lagoon, and there was only one area where photography was not allowed, and that was in the ritual, and that was clearly identified as no cameras, no photographs or no videos.
It's warmer.
To give you some indication of how busy it was, this is a low occupancy day and a low occupancy time. They do indicate on the website what the level of occupancy is anticipated to be when you book your visit. We're now approaching the main focal point for pretty much everyone in the lagoon, the walk-up bar. A few things to note, you are limited to 3 alcoholic beverages per your visit, be that inside the lagoon, in the Smakk restaurant afterwards, so it is only 3 per adult per visit.
Cheers, Bob. Cheers.
I was still required to ping my ID wristband for the alcohol-free beer that I drink, and each adult has to ping their own wristband when they receive an alcoholic drink. Underfoot, it was no difficulty walking around, and it was a very, very nice, comfortable temperature. So we made it back to the private changing rooms finally after following everyone to the public changing rooms in the first instance and then realising we'd gone to the wrong ones. We did partake in the ritual, which was very good, and one of the things I would like to have videoed or shown you was the absolutely largest window in Iceland, but with no cameras, it's a stock photo, I'm afraid, from their website. So having completed our visit to the lagoon element, we went to the Smakk Bar for our inclusive Sky platter as part of our package. It was find your own seat, and we had to wait a while for somebody to notice us. 3 platters are available and 1 vegetarian option.
What's that, Chucky? Cheese.
The use of the term platter is debatable. I would say snack for two. Quality and service was very good, but I stress again, this would not be your main meal for the day. Leaving the goon very easy, just tap out with your RF wristband and hand it back. Any charges, they will charge to your card that you left with them when you checked in. Overall, a good mid-morning to early afternoon visit, and we enjoyed it. Was it worth the £220 for two? I think it was, because it was a very good package and it was entertainment, and Iceland is not cheap. The explorer in me wanted to check out if this was building materials that were left over from when it was built, or are they planning an extension, and I don't actually know, I couldn't work that one out. So it was back to the little Suzuki Jeep we rented and on our way back to Reykjavik. And just to let everyone know, I did not do that dent in the car. It was there when I picked it up.